Hi guys, today is Friday and I want to pop on and have a little discussion about why I feel that the internet, social media in particular, is making people sad. So I am home today. Emma just walked in. Hello, Miss Emma. You gonna come join us in our discussion? So this past weekend I was in, or I guess last weekend now, I was in Pugwash, as you guys have seen. Oh. Who are this? Somebody's calling. I'll be right back. Sorry. Somebody called about wanting to sell me a cable or something. Anyway. So, last weekend I was in Pugwash visiting my family. I went to go visit my aunt who was very sick and didn't have much long to live, and unfortunately she passed away last weekend, and we just had her funeral yesterday, and it kind of hit me late, her passing, and although I know that she was very sick and we're happy that she's not suffering anymore, I'm really concerned and feel extra sad for my uncle, who they've been together for 40 plus years, I do believe, and her granddaughter, who they were basically best friends and always together. So it's really kind of like, just put me in a funk, obviously, and it's very sad. And then it kind of kicked up my depression a bit and threw me down a hole, and so I decided to take a mental health day today because I just couldn't function with anything. I just can't do anything. So today was a good day. I spent it this morning with my husband. It was very nice, just him and I together. And so, but kind of went on to a little tangent there. But what I was trying to get at was that I was on YouTube trying to, distract myself and whatever, watching videos, and it made me realize something that I think a lot of people probably have to deal with, that puts a lot of people in a funk, I think. So I was watching, in particular this time, I was watching J-Lo and A-Rod, so Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. They both have YouTube channels. So I'm watching them. They're getting ready to go to like the Met Gala, do all their things that they do, and it's amazing, like the amount of people that they have with them, getting them ready, getting them glammed up. Like they have the best of everything, getting in limousines, and it's just amazing. And then I think it gets into your mind that you feel that you should have the same thing or be able to do the same thing, or that you feel bad or guilty that you can't. Like some of the stuff that I was watching was like, God, I wish I could provide these things for my husband and give him all the luxuries that, you're watching somebody on the internet do. And as well as some of the big YouTubers that people are watching, where they're traveling and they're going and they're buying thousands and thousands of dollars worth of clothes, or like they don't seem to have a care in the world, and they're just living like life to the best with no without any limits kind of thing. And you start thinking, like, what am I doing wrong where I can't, like, we work hard, we do well, but you start thinking that there's something wrong with you because clearly you're not living up to their standards, when in reality that isn't the norm. Everyday life and struggles are the norm. Taking care of a household, making sure, your house is clean, that your child is taken care of, that, you get your child off to school, you get to work. You have to work, for 9 hours. My husband works about 14 hours usually. And, and then you have to juggle babysitters. That's the norm, trying to find time, quality time for your spouse and your kids and extracurricular activities. That struggle is the norm. Having anxiety or stress from everyday life, that is the norm. But nobody shows that. Nobody, because of course, and I'm the same way. Like, I like watching the fairy tale. Like, I like watching the rich and the famous, because nobody sees that. Nobody lives that life, because normal people have everyday struggles, but I think that's what is getting to people, because people start thinking that they should be having these lives that we're watching on TV, on the internet, and whatever. And I really think it's starting to affect a lot of people negatively, because we're not putting it into perspective. I think we need to see more real people on YouTube, on TV, and see that, the rich and the famous is not the norm. We are the norm, where we have days where we can't get out of bed. We have days that we can't face people, or our whole day is cleaning house, doing laundry, cooking food for our family. Like, that's normal everyday life. And it's wonderful. I love just staying home and actually cleaning, as long as I'm not bothered. I don't want people to drive me crazy, but I enjoy that. I enjoy sitting there playing with my daughter. That's the norm of a life. But we don't see that very often. But to me, I think that is really starting to have a negative effect on a lot of people. So that's my little thought for today as to why I think that the internet and social media is affecting people. And also, like, speaking of social media, like if you go on Facebook, and I've heard so many people say this and be like, how are they doing that? How are these people living this lifestyle? Or, they seem to have it so put together. They're, and in reality, like, I've known, this happening to people, that what you see them posting on YouTube, or not YouTube, sorry, on like Facebook or social media like that, is not what their real life is. If you go to their house and you want to watch their real life, it is not perfect. It is not, because nobody's going to put a struggle online. You want to post your happy moments, your fun moments. That's what people want to see. But behind the scenes, that's not what is going on. There's struggles for everybody. They might be different struggles, but everybody has a struggle. So everybody's got to remember that the perfect life that you think that you're watching, that you think you see, isn't necessarily what is happening once the camera is shut off. So we got to keep that in mind. Be thankful for what we have. Be happy for what we do. And just remember that. Try to stay happy. Try to just enjoy your life. End of my rant. Talk to you guys later. Bye.